Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows, Hypnocrow. My name is Melody, for those of you who are new to my channel. Welcome. Thank you to each and every one of you guys, whether you're a returning subscriber or a new subscriber to this channel. I am grateful for each and every one of you guys and very thankful for all the love and support. This video is for the star sign of Cancer. It is a bi-weekly reading from November 30th to December 13th. I don't know why I keep saying that. For these 2 weeks, what we're doing is we're checking in on love. And we are going to see what is happening this week. So we have these next 2 weeks, we have a full moon coming. The full moon is in, move my cat. The full moon is in Sidereal Taurus or Tropical Gemini. So if you follow the Sidereal astrology, it is in the star sign of Taurus, but if you follow the tropical astrology, it's in Gemini. So depending on which you follow, the full moon is in one of them 2 signs. So at the end of your reading, we are going to pull some Moonology cards. And we are going to see how the moon is affecting this relationship. So the first question I'm going to ask for Cancer is, what is the purpose for Cancer and the person they're thinking about crossing paths? Unrequited love. There's not enough chemistry or attraction to keep this relationship going. So Cancers, you have unrequited love. So there's not enough of an attraction or chemistry, perhaps, to keep this relationship going. So let's see what else. What is the purpose for Cancer and the person they're thinking of heavily or connected to? What is the purpose of these 2 crossing paths? Indecision. So you have to make some sort of a decision, Cancer. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So really feel like that's what you need to listen to. I feel like you go a little back and forth because you don't know what to trust, Cancer, when it comes to your person. Pride. I love myself and I see everyone. I see myself in everyone. So somebody is very prideful in the relationship and in doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Doubt. And that goes back to using your intuition. So I feel like you 2 cross paths for the purpose of learning to love yourself, learning to trust your intuition, breaking free of any doubt of how truly gifted you are, Pisces, opening up your heart, and understanding that maybe what attracted you 2 together wasn't meant to keep you 2 together. It wasn't meant to move forward. So that is kind of sort of what I see so far. So let's go ahead and pull the final card as to why Cancer and the person that you're thinking of, connected to, or in a relationship with. What's the purpose of you 2 crossing paths? Okay, books. You connect to your life purpose through the involvement of books. So this person could have something to do, I feel a lot of you, this person, you 2 have crossed paths because it was written in your soul contract to cross paths. But that's it, just to cross paths, not to move forward together. This person has, I feel like with the books scenario, I feel like it's a common trait that you 2 have about one another. You like to read books, or maybe you like to go to the library, or maybe this person's going to be part of the catalyst for you writing a book as well. But I just feel the main purpose that you two cross paths was written in the Akashic records. It was written in the Akashic records so that you could learn to love yourself and love your intuition and stop doubting that intuition and going back and forth. So I feel like this person coming to your life to trigger some sort of challenge within you to help raise your vibration is what I feel here. Okay. So the next question is, what is your energy look like, Cancer, and in your person's energy? So as you can see, there is a you and a them. So you can take the messages as they resonate, but we're going to use this side for you, Cancer, and this side for the person you're connected to, their side. If you feel that you resonate more with the them side, that is perfectly fine. Please only take what resonates. So how is Cancer coming into the reading? What's their energy look like coming into the reading, or the cross watcher? What's their energy look like coming into this reading? Okay, so we have the Taurus coming through. So Taurus, that could have something to do with the moon. So Cancer, you are coming into this reading with the wisdom that maybe you and this person are not meant to move forward. It did kind of show up a little sideways, or maybe even in reverse. I feel like this person could be bound to another person. I feel like it's a sense of loyalty within you, Cancer, staying loyal to loving yourself, to keeping your vibration high, to keep connected, I felt, to perhaps even the Akashic records. I feel a lot of you are meant to stand back and see. I feel like you're coming into this reading taking a step back from the situation and looking at this person as, well, I hope they're happy, right? Moving forward, I hope they're happy. I hope they enjoy the life that they have created. And I don't mean that in a negative sense. I feel like, Cancer, you're just meant to move forward on your spiritual journey. You could, for some of you, you could even become a teacher, and maybe through these lessons and this wisdom, you're eventually going to write a book about your life, or about all of the wisdom that you've gained over your journey, and how it has brought you to the point of learning to trust in your heart, learning to trust in your intuition, learning to love yourself instead of second guessing. Also, for some of you, you could be becoming a high priest or a high priestess, like perhaps even gaining a congregation, if you understand what I mean by that, like a gathering or a following through your wisdom. So that is beautiful energy to be sitting in. So let's see what the them side looks like. The persons that you're connected to or thinking about. So we have challenging times, and we have observation or observe. This is the Hanged Man. So I feel like, Cancer, your person is in hangman mode. They are trying to figure out why this relationship is so challenged, is what I feel. I feel like there's a conflict going on within them. And I feel like that's why they're in hang mode. They're trying to get enlightenment over why they cannot make this decision. Why is this relationship not able to move forward? I feel like that's what they're doing. They're trying to get enlightenment over the challenge in this relationship. Why is there not enough chemistry? Why is there not enough attraction? Why can't we move forward? Well, for one reason is one may be married. There may be another person involved in the situation. So your person's coming into this reading in hangman mode. They are searching for some enlightenment because they're having a conflict between their head and their heart, and it's causing them to doubt what they are seeing. Alright, so that is what I see about both you guys coming into this reading. So the third question is, what is coming towards you, Cancer? What's the energy that they are thinking about when they think about you, and what are they feeling towards you? So for them cards, we're going to start with the head. What are they thinking when they think about you? What's their thoughts towards you? What are their thoughts towards you, the viewer? The person they're thinking of, Cancer or the viewer. What are their thoughts towards you, the person that you're connected to or thinking about? Okay, so they're definitely admiring you. Cancers, they're thinking like, oh wow, he or she is the most beautiful person in the world. I admire them for the changes. I admire them for the enlightenment that they've gotten, for the wisdom that they've gained. So they're definitely admiring you. They're heavily thinking about you, the viewer. So let's clarify that. Yeah, the Chariot. So there we are talking about you, Cancer. So they're definitely admiring you, Cancer. Absolutely. And they are seeing you moving forward, right here with the Hierophant in the background. They are seeing you moving forward. Remember I said I felt like somebody was standing there watching the other person move on with their life. And I feel like that's the other person standing there watching you move on with your life. And it's causing them to perhaps overthink a situation. Like maybe perhaps they waited too long to come forward. So I like the fact that you got the Chariot coming up, Cancer, when it comes to this person. So I just feel like they see you moving on. They see you and they admire you for doing that, is what I feel. They admire you for overcoming any challenges. They admire you for the sacrifice that perhaps you've had to make in your life. Alright, so let's see how they're feeling about you. What is their feelings towards you? What does that look like? What is their feelings towards you? What does that look like? What are they feeling towards you? Okay. Lustbound. So they're definitely feeling lusty towards you, like they want to get kinky, like they have this it's not love, it's a physical attraction, and that's what they're admiring about you, the physicality of who you are. So they're feeling very physical about you. They're feeling very lusty after you. So let's clarify leather lustbound as how this person is feeling towards the viewer. Oh, okay. Yeah, that Queen of Cups, intuitive, sensitive. So for some of you, they are feeling, for some of you, that person, how they are feeling towards you is they're definitely very intuitive towards you. They are very, I feel like they really can feel you. They can really sense you. I feel like they have this shadow version of how they feel about you, like a bit of darkness, like I would say kind of like 50 shades of gray energy towards you. I feel like they have a very strong desire, not only just emotionally but physically towards you, and that's why they're admiring you. They're seeing the beautiful person of who you are inside and out, and who you are when you're truly vulnerable. And that's what makes them conflicted. That's what actually stops them. is because your shine is so bright that it makes someone to come charging towards you. But there's something holding them back from doing so, is what I see here. And I feel like it has a lot to do with a decision. And I feel like a lot of them doubt this relationship. They doubt that, oh, this relationship is going to move forward, right? They don't look at me the same way I look at them. For some of you, that's kind of like what I feel here. But when they think about you, they would like to move forward with you. They'd like to charge ahead with you. They would like to hop in your chariot and go with you, Cancer or viewer. Possibly even have a long-term relationship with you. Maybe not marriage, but maybe even as paramours, somebody who lives together for the rest of your life. But somebody could be in their ego about the situation. And our ego is causing conflicts. It's causing them to second guess the pull. But they're feeling the pull. Okay? So that is what I see. Alright, so this is what you need to know, viewer. What you need to know. So the first thing we're going to do is pull some letters as far as what Cancer needs to know. So what you need to know is perhaps the initials of the person as confirmation that maybe this reading is for you. So give me the letters of the person or people involved in this situation. It doesn't matter. It could be a nickname, could be their names. We have an I coming through, a B, an N, an E, an R. I see Vi or Vinny. I see Ray, R-E-I. I see Rain, R-E-I-N. I see Bane, B-E-A or B-E-I-N. And a T. I see Trev, T-R-E-V-A, and a D. So there's Dave, D-A-V-E, Dave. There is a Ted, T-E-D. Red, R-E-D, could be a nickname. Ivan, I-V-A-N. Okay, so you take the messages as they resonate. That's what I see. If I didn't mention it, that doesn't mean it's not there. You, again, take the messages as they resonate with the letters, all right? So the next one is going to be, this is my cauldron full of messages. There's details, there's little head and heart messages. There is some 50 Shades of Grey kind of messages. So, and what we're going to do is we're going to just pull some cards and see what comes through. Maybe it's something, again, this is something you need to know. So maybe there is something, maybe what the conflict is, maybe there's something you need to know about that conflict that maybe they are not revealing to you. So just, again, take the messages as they resonate. So we're going to go ahead and stir them up a little bit in here. Okay, this one wants to pop out. When I think of you, the flame of desire burns deeply in my heart, my body, and my soul. So, yeah, that is back to how they're viewing you. They're admiring you. And they got this flame of lustful desire that is burning within them to want to come towards you and be physical. This person works hard. My heart is yours. So they definitely love you, and they may not have told you that. I want you to touch yourself so I can watch you. It makes me so excited. So they want you they want to have foreplay with you. And when they think about you touching yourself, it excites them even more. It ignites a flame of lust within them that perhaps is a shadow side that makes them conflicted. And that's exactly what it is. They're conflicted because they feel you and their heart wants to be with you, but they doubt it. This ain't going to move forward. It's not going to move forward. I've already experienced this. This isn't going to happen. Alrighty, so let's pull some more cards here, see what else wants to come through. So we have, ride me like a cowboy girl, right? So they definitely want you on top. Could have Aries strong in their chart somewhere, like maybe Venus in Aries. You got me under your love spell, love potion 69. Yeah, right here at Queen of Cups. When they look at you, when they think about you, how they feel about you, as they feel like you got them under some sort of a magical spell, a love potion. And that's what makes them lust you. That's what they're denying. I lust you. I feel this flame of desire when I think about you touching yourself or hopping on top. My heart is yours, but I'm conflicted because no relationship I've ever had in the past has worked out. And that's what the delay is. Yeah, I want to play with toys with you. Whips, teens excite me. So 50 Shades of Grey. So they want to be frisky with you. They want to have that lustful relationship. They want to bring out their whips and chains and do like a seduction, like very seductive, very passionate, very heated, very lust bound. And if you pull this card about how they're feeling towards you, look, whips and chains, right? Whips and chains excite me. Alrighty, so next we're going to pull, what's a conversation look like? If you two were to come together and have a conversation, what would it look like? This is what you need to know. A lot of signs are pointing to you lately, so they're definitely seeing the signs. Definitely seeing the signs. They, okay, but I feel like they're ignoring them because of the doubt that they're feeling about this relationship. And with Aries coming through, they may care too much about their image. You are special to me even though I told you otherwise. So they want you to know that you are special to them. You do things to them that scares them. Your beauty still moves me, yeah, right? Over here they're admiring you. And we will be together again. Yeah. So the signs are pointing to you, the viewer, that it's time to move forward. They're seeing that. And they're seeing how beautiful you are. And because of them admiring your beauty, that makes you special. Like there is something within your person that is clicking that they are doubting. It's like they're definitely doubting that magnetic pull that they are feeling to you. They're second guessing it. I never felt like this with anybody before. I felt like you got me under some sort of a spell. And that's the signs that I'm seeing. Because I'm doubting my intuition. I'm doubting that this is the real deal. Alright. Alrighty, so that is what I see, what some messages would be. So the next question is advice from your guides and angels. So first we're going to pull a new knowledge card and see how the moon is affecting this relationship, Cancer. Yeah, bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. And a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So we're talking about you, Cancer. And we're talking about the full moon that is coming on the 7th. So a personal issue is going to be resolved that is challenging this relationship, where you're both are going to be able to be vulnerable and have this conversation, and it's going to be deep emotional conversation where somebody is going to finally admit how they feel about you. Okay, that is what I see. So let's go ahead and pull an angel answers card for perhaps a question you were having about this relationship. Success. And then we have the answer is no. So for some of you, the answer is no, that this is not an unrequited relationship, and that you will successfully move forward, because this person wants to move forward with you. They want to hop in your chariot as an equal partner and move forward with you. And it will be success. Absolutely. So the answer is no, that this is, this person is just doubting. They're doubting their intuition, or both of you are doubting your intuition. So that personal issue, that conflict within you guys are going to be resolved. And you both are going to move forward together in this relationship. And for others of you, this very well might be an unrequited relationship where you are not going to move forward with them. So you could have a decision between two different guys. The hangman shows 4 different people on there, with you right dead in the center. So there could be other people looking at you as well. And them other people may not be the ones that you're meant to move forward with. There may only be one that you are meant to move forward with. However, they are all admiring your light. You got them all underneath your spell. And you didn't even cast a spell. Maybe did, maybe didn't. I don't know. With the Queen of Cups, it's just your energy, your vibration, empath abilities. So you take the messages as they resonate. Like I said, for some of you, you may not be meant to move forward. You have a decision to make, perhaps between you and between 2 different people, and they could all come charging at you at once. Okay, so you, like I said, take the messages as they resonate. So let's go ahead and pull a spirit guide message to advice for the viewer, Cancer, or the viewer. Spirit guide message for Cancer or the viewer. Yeah, appreciate your talents. Yeah, appreciate. See, that's Orange, that's sacral chakra, that's your empathic ability. Appreciate the fact that you have this empathic ability. Appreciate the fact that you're psychic, intuitive, that you can put people under your spell just by walking in the room. Appreciate that. Value that. Because you know what? Not everybody has that kind of energy. To just turn people's heads as soon as you walk in. I feel like you are so sensitive. So super duper sensitive. But a lot of you doubt that sensitivity. And it's because sacral chakra, you don't love yourself. You don't appreciate this gift, these talents. Okay? That is what I feel. So the final card is a chakra wisdom card for final advice for the viewer. Completion. We got more sacral chakra coming through. So it's time to complete this cycle. It is time to, I didn't even pull the cards up with that one, but that one popped right out. It's time to complete this cycle. It is time to rest the doubt, the low self-esteem, the pride, the ego. As you can see, she's laying over top of a fresh grave, but there is some people around her as she's kneeling down on this grave saying her goodbyes. I feel like this is your spirit team coming over you, telling you to appreciate the fact that you have this ability. Appreciate the fact that you're so sensitive. Because not everybody has it. I feel like somebody out there is a high-end empath. I know that there's different levels of empathy. And I feel like you're top-notch empathy. And I feel a lot of you could be medium coming through here. So you could very well be a medium, empath, psychic, intuitive. So final advice for the viewer, completion. Warm and cheerful energy that brings a calm ending. Something taking place outside of your comfort zone. So step into the emotional grace of completion. There is no drama there, only what? Resolution. And that is exactly what the moon is bringing you. Resolution. A personal issue is being resolved. And this is taking place outside of your comfort zone. So for some of you, especially if you're empath, and I totally resonate, we have our little shells that we go in, right, Cancers? We have our little shells that we go in, and that is our comfort zone. So there is something happening outside that we cannot control. And it may be a little uncomfortable. You may have to sacrifice something. But that's okay, because that's the only way you're going to resolve this. And they're telling you to remain calm. Because there's no reason for any other energy but to be calm. Because this is an ending, a completion. Okay. Alrighty. So there you go, Cancer. That is your bi-weekly, love reading for November 30th through December 13th. Thank you for watching. And remember, take only what resonates. Have a great weekend, or 2 weeks.